Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I have a box today. We're going to open it. I already know what's in it, but I'm going to open it with you all so that we can talk about it. So this comes from, where's the company? Cotton Clouds Incorporated. And I was looking online for some more yarn for a project because I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of what I have. So, if you're new here and you don't know the saga of my cardigan, I was making the Candy Tuft cardigan. It's a paid for pattern on Ravelry, and I screwed up, and I had to take it all apart. And I decided when I took it all apart that I was going to hold it double-stranded this time. And I only had 5 balls of yarn. So because of that, I went on the hunt for more of this yarn. Now, this yarn has been discontinued, this colorway. So I cannot find it on Universal. I had to look at other sources. And I finally found it. I wanted to get 3 because I have 5. I wanted to get 3 balls, and it said they had 3, but by the time I went to order it, it only gave me 2. Oh, this says thank you for your order and supporting our small business. We hope this package brightens your day. Enjoy 10% off your next order. Oh, and there's a code on it. All right, I won't show you the code, but I did get a little thank you card. That's awesome. So this is the yarn. And because I already know what it is, I'm just going to open it. This is going to be a short video, but I will talk to you about the yarn that I have. So this is Bamboo Pop Sock by Universal. And this lighting is not going to do it any justice at all because it is a blue light in here. But this is the colorway High Tide. And this is what I'm making the cardigan out of. It is a 1-weight yarn. So, okay, let me do this and I will give you the specs while you stare at the yarn. So you can machine wash, warm, dry, flat. You can, it's a superfine number 1, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 492 yards. Or 450 meters. 55% bamboo, 37% cotton, and 8% PBT. And I think that's the stretchy stuff in the yarn because it does have a lot of stretch to it. And it says you can use a size 2.25 set of needles or 2.75 millimeter. So sorry, 2.25 millimeter or 2.75 millimeter. Oh my god, 2.25 millimeter needles, 2.75 millimeter crochet hook. So I do have 2 of them, but again, this gives me an odd number because I have 5, and I need an even number because I'm holding 2 together. So I've already been through the 2 balls that I originally had gone through when I was making it the first time. So I'll show you some pictures. Get my phone. I was making it in the just single-stranded, and I'd been working on it for like 6 months. And then I got to the part where I thought I was done, and I realized I did it wrong. So, oh my goodness. This is the way the yarn looked when I was doing it before. Right? But because I had to rip that all out, I don't know where the picture went. Hold on, I'll find it. I had to rip it all out because I thought it was... I have two patterns that are similar. And so one of them is you do the back panel and then you do the sides and you leave room for the sleeves. This one is you do the back and sides all at the same time. So I didn't come around the front far enough. And I'd gotten all the way up to my armpits before I realized that I did it wrong. So I had to frog it, because if I was making it, it wasn't going to be for me. It was going to be for a tinier person. And I wanted the sweater for me. So this is kind of how it looks now. I have more than this done. Sorry, I'm trying to get to so you can see it. But this is what it looks like now. So the colors aren't playing out exactly the same way because they're mixing with each other. It's still pretty. It's still very pretty. But because I don't have an even number, I am afraid that I might have to order a different yarn. So Universal does have, so this is High Tide. And you can see it has some greens and blues and yellows and reds and oranges. But there is another colorway that is on Universal called Corals. What is that? Oh, tape from the box. It's like, why is that sticking to me? Sorry. There is another colorway called Corals, and it just doesn't have the green. So it's the same colorway, essentially. It just doesn't have the green. Because when you look at it, when it is, this is the knitted sample. So the knitted sample of the coral looks the same, except for there's no green. So I could buy another ball of that, because I think this is going to get me, as I said, I've already used the 2 balls that I had originally used. So I'm on 2 more, and I'm not done with the back panel yet. So by the time I get done with that, because I bought 5 balls. So by the time I get done with that, that will give me enough to do this that I bought, along with the one that I have, will give me, because I have to do, once I go up to my armpits, then I have to come up to my shoulders and the upper part of the back, and then I have to crochet the sleeves. So I may have to buy some of that to do the sleeves, and then there's some detail on the front of the cardigan and on the sleeves. So we'll see. But I do have a plan. I have searched high and low for this yarn, but the only other place that I could find it was eBay. But they want a lot of money for the yarn on eBay. They want way more than, I mean, it's $12 a ball on Universal, so that's expensive in and of itself. For, you know, what it is, bamboo and cotton. I mean, it's beautiful yarn, do not get me wrong, but even at $12, I'm kind of like, do I want to spend that money? And then they want like $17 in shipping on top of that. And I'm like, it's not going to cost $17 to ship it to me, because they're in the United States. So they automatically want a lot of money for shipping. And it's not going to cost that much money to send it to me. I know that. Because even this, to send this to me, this was $5. $5 and change to send to me. So, I mean, it's not going to cost $17. Unless they're lying about where they are. Unless they're lying about where they are. That's, yeah. So, anyway, that's my little yarn haul. Just 2 little balls of yarn. Like I said, I think because that gives me 7 now, I would like one more so that I could have my 8. But that's okay. We'll get there if we get there. If I need to order more, at least I know I have an alternative. I can order the corals, and it just doesn't have the green. Which, I mean, even if you put that on the sleeves, I think it would work out fine. Even if let's say I ordered it and I took one of these high tides and one of the corals and held it together, the yarn plays out in so many different ways as the colors are coming out of the donuts that you get so many different combinations that you're just going to be like, oh, okay, that's just how it played out, right? You wouldn't even notice that there's not any green unless I pointed out that I used a different yarn. So with that, I will leave you. It's a short video. Sorry, guys. But that's all I have. As always, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao, bye.